Today, we are summarizing the classic book by John C. Maxwell called 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. This book is a must-read for anyone who wants to become a better leader, whether in business, family, or community. In this video, we'll give you a brief overview of each law and how you can apply it to your own life. Follow them and people will follow you. The first law is the law of the lid. This law states that your leadership ability determines your level of effectiveness. The higher your leadership skill, the more you can accomplish and influence others. The lower your leadership skill, the less you can do and impact others. To increase the effectiveness, you need to raise your leadership lid by learning and practicing new skills. The second law is the law of influence. This law states that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. You can't be a leader without influencing others, and you can't influence others without being a leader. Influence is the ability to get people to follow you willingly and enthusiastically. To increase your influence, you need to build trust, respect, and rapport with others. The third law is the law of process. This law states that leadership develops daily, not in a day. You can't become a great leader overnight, but you can become a better leader every day by working on yourself and improving your skills. Leadership is a journey, not a destination. To develop your leadership potential, you need to commit to lifelong learning and growth. The fourth law is the law of navigation. This law states that anyone can steer the ship, but it takes the leader to chart the course. Leaders have a clear vision of where they want to go and how they want to get there. They plan ahead and anticipate obstacles and opportunities. To navigate your way to success, you need to have a strategy and a direction. The fifth law is the law of addition. This law states that leaders add value by serving others. Leaders are not self-centered or selfish, but they are generous and helpful. They make others better by giving them their time, attention, and resources. To add value to others, you need to have a servant attitude and a heart for people. The sixth law is the law of solid ground. This law states that trust is the foundation of leadership. Leaders are trustworthy and reliable. They keep their promises and deliver their results. They are honest and ethical in their words and actions. To build trust with others, you need to be consistent and credible. The seventh law is the law of respect. This law states that people naturally follow leaders stronger than themselves. Leaders have strength in their character, competence, courage, and commitment. To gain respect from others, you need to show respect for yourself and for them. The eighth law is the law of intuition. This law states that leaders evaluate everything with a leadership bias. Leaders have a gut feeling about situations, people, and decisions. They use their intuition to guide their actions and reactions. They are aware of their surroundings and their emotions. To sharpen your intuition, you need to pay attention to your instincts and experience. The 9th law is the law of magnetism. This law states that who you are is who you attract. Leaders attract people who are similar to them in attitude, values, and skills. They create a culture that reflects their personality and vision. To attract the right people, you need to be the right person yourself. The 10th law is the law of connection. This law states that leaders touch a heart before they ask for a hand. Leaders connect with people on an emotional level before they ask them to do something or follow them somewhere. They communicate with care and compassion. They listen with empathy and understanding. To connect with others, you need to show interest in them and their needs. The 11th law is the law of the inner circle. This law states that a leader's potential is determined by those closest to him or her. Leaders surround themselves with people who complement their strengths and compensate for their weaknesses. They choose people who share their vision and values, who challenge them and support them, who bring out the best in them and in others. To expand your potential, you need to cultivate your inner circle. The 12th law is the law of empowerment. This law states that only secure leaders give power to others. Leaders empower others by giving them authority, responsibility, and accountability. They delegate tasks and decisions that match their abilities and interests. They encourage them to take risks and learn from mistakes. To empower others, you need to be confident in yourself and in them. The 13th law is the law of reproduction. This law states that it takes a leader to raise up a leader. Leaders reproduce themselves by mentoring others who have leadership potential. They invest their time, energy, and resources in developing their skills and character. They model the way and show them the ropes. To reproduce leaders, you need to be intentional and influential. The 14th law is the law of buy-in. This law states that people buy into the leader, then the vision. Leaders inspire others to follow their vision by first earning their trust and respect. They demonstrate their credibility and competence, their passion and purpose, their integrity and authenticity. They communicate their vision clearly and convincingly. To get buy-in from others, you need to be a leader worth following. The 15th law is the law of victory. This law states that leaders find a way for the team to win. Leaders are not satisfied with mediocrity or failure, but they strive for excellence and success. They are committed to the mission and the vision, and they rally others around them. They overcome challenges and obstacles, and they celebrate achievements and accomplishments. To ensure victory, you need to have a winning attitude and a winning team. The 16th law is the law of the big mo. This law states that momentum is a leader's best friend. Momentum is the force that makes things easier, faster, and more fun. Leaders create momentum by initiating action, inspiring enthusiasm, and instilling confidence. They maintain momentum by solving problems, removing barriers, and celebrating progress. To harness momentum, you need to be proactive and positive. The 17th law is the law of priorities. This law states that leaders understand that activity is not necessarily accomplishment. Leaders know how to prioritize their tasks and focus on the most important ones. They use the Pareto principle, which states that 80% of the results come from 20% of the activities. They eliminate distractions and delegate responsibilities. To improve your productivity, you need to be organized and disciplined. The 18th law is the law of sacrifice. This law states that a leader must give up to go up. Leaders are willing to pay the price for their vision and goals. They sacrifice their comfort, convenience, and preferences for the sake of others. They put the needs of the team above their own. They lead by example and by service. To make a difference, you need to be selfless and humble. The 19th law is the law of timing. This law states that when to lead is as important as what to do and where to go. Leaders know how to recognize and seize the right moment for action. They understand the factors that affect the outcome of a situation, such as readiness, morale, momentum, and resources. They act with wisdom and intuition. To optimize your timing, you need to be alert and adaptable. The 20th law is the law of explosive growth. This law states that to add growth, lead followers. To multiply growth, lead leaders. Leaders multiply their impact by developing other leaders who can lead more followers. They invest in people who have potential, passion, and performance. They empower them to lead themselves and others. To accelerate your growth, you need to be strategic and visionary. The 21st law is the law of legacy. This law states that a leader's lasting value is measured by succession. Leaders leave behind a legacy that lasts beyond their lifetime. They prepare the next generation of leaders who can carry on their vision and values. They pass on their wisdom, experience, and influence. To create a legacy, you need to be intentional and influential. We hope you enjoyed this summary of 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. If you want to learn more about these laws and how to apply them in your life, we highly recommend you get the book from the Amazon link in the description below. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more animated book summaries and blogs right here on Life Finance Beyond. You'll find lots of good value at LifeFinanceBeyond.com. Life Finance Beyond. Success in life, finance, and beyond. One love, and be blessed, friends.